Hello, 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 hello. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. And it's the mountain of midweek. It's Wednesday, oozing from your pores live cast. And I happen to be in front of. There's going to be a new coaster. Yep, you can see the coaster up there slightly to your right. I don't know the name of it yet. It's just what we needed, another coaster. They're going to be worse than the old time photo places. They're going to be one next to each other, like the auto parts store. Three in a row. Oh, so how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hi, Barbara. Good afternoon to you, ma'am. It's always good to see you. Thank you for joining us here. Gary with two R's. Mr. Jeffrey Charles, thank you. Oh, goodness gracious. I appreciate you coming in. I really do. It was impromptu. I dropped off Miss Marie. Barbara comes in July. Good. Make sure you stop at the coaster, girl. Make sure. I dropped off Miss Marie. It's been a busy, crazy day. She only has 2 days off. Dan Weaver, hello. Good to see you. And run around like crazy. I'm trying to get a hold of Tommy at T&Me, but he doesn't return calls. Maybe he's mad at me. Maybe I've said something to piss him off. William Smith, hello. I tried calling him last night. I think it was last night. One night before. I don't remember. We were going to go out to dinner, and I was late because we didn't get up. Check this out. We didn't get up. God, I can't remember which day it was. It must be Monday. It was Tuesday. It was yesterday. And we didn't go to bed till 5:15 in the morning because we were doing videos, and I'm showing Miss Marie how to edit. And Rodney Buchanan, hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm having a great day. Absolutely. Guy with two R's. He's a star. No, nobody's a star here. We're just idiots with cameras in our hands. L. Skywalker, what's up, buddy? How's the day treating you? Good so far. It got cloudy. It was really sunny before, but I don't know what happened. It was supposed to be sunny. That's all right. The heat, it's 79 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. This is Pigeon Forge. As you can see, that's the new coaster. I love the way they built that, though. It looks like it's 100 years old, and it's brand new. Isn't that something? I love the wood, the thick wood over the overhang, the entrance. I just love all that. Absolutely. Robin Butler Adventures, hello. Thanks for joining. They're building that quick, too. I'm assuming before the summer is out, that will be open. I know nothing about it, but I will find out. I'll just talk to Ross. Say, what's the deal? It's not going to have the dinosaurs, that's for sure. That's coming along. I just came from there, and they're laying the carpet down on the greens for the putt-putt for Jurassic Times, T-Y-M-E-S, Jurassic Times. Doing some severe weather forecasted down here. What about y'all? It was supposed to be nice, and it was less than 20% chance of any rain activity, but that might change. I don't know. It looks threatening to me to some degree. Not thunderstorm threatening, but definitely threatening. We'll see. Hopefully the signal's coming in good. So hopefully you saw the video. Miss Marie and I went to the Wild Bear Tavern and Brew House. What a nice place that was. I was trying to get a hold of Tommy and Teresa. I was going to take them out, but I guess not. We'll be there in September. There's Dan. Can't wait. Make sure to come up after Rod. Yeah, Rod Run. If you come up during Rod Run or Jeep Fest, the Jeep Invasion, Jeep Fest, whatever it is, just the Jeep thing will be in August, and that's crazy. The Rod. So many Jeeps in town. Just so many Jeep in town. William Smith, yes. Oh, this is going to be a Piedmont Penguin. Piedmont Penguin? Did I get that right? Hello. You're new to me. How did you find this channel? Did somebody put a gun to your head and say, if you don't do this, you don't look at this channel, we're going to shoot you? Did they do that? I hope not. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate that. So I'm teaching Miss Marie editing. It's slow going because it's not easy, but it's not overly complicated. I've showed her basic moves. Wanda Williams, hello, Jeffrey. My mother used to call me Jeffrey. She was, Jeffrey Charles. That's what she would scream at, Jeffrey Charles. And I go, what, Ma? What? I'm heading further. I'm heading towards Sevierville. I've got to get raccoon food. I've got to get paper towels, toilet paper. Got to pick up meat from Miss Marie. She's making some other dish, and of course we'll record that. She's going to be making shopao. Have any of you ever had shopao? Delicious, delicious, delicious. It's a bun with meat and vegetables and spices and all sorts of cool things on the inside. It is unbelievable. Really good. So this traffic, what a cool light in the back of that Jeep. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. It's spinning around. It's neon. Try to get closer. Oh, only when he puts on his brakes. That's neat. That's kind of cool. Definitely traffic. Just look to your left. Gary with 2 R's. We're going to the bargain barn. Excellent. Make sure you mention the channel. Appreciate it. That's where I'm going. I'm heading that way right now. To the bargain barn. You want great bargains. And you on things that you need and use every day. The bargain barn is the place to go. I can get Bounty 6-pack rolls, not the cheapy, Dollar Tree rolls. And they're, if memory serves me, it was $6.95 for 6 rolls. Could be a little bit more, but it was cheaper than Walmart by at least $2. And the toilet paper they have, really good stuff, quality. What's that in the middle of the road? It wasn't like a tourist or something, because I have to go through and get their wallet. Pull over, stop traffic, grab their wallet and go. Yeah, now you tell, look, he's a thief. No, I'm not. I would ask you all right, buddy? There, let me take this big old bulky wallet out of here. It's probably dislocating your back a little bit. But it is class. So teaching Miss Marie editing. She does all her video. Only time. Oh wait a minute. You grand open. No, I'm not going to Grand. I'm not going to Buc-ee's. I'm not going to Buc-ee's. Piedmont Penguin. Okay. Is that a language I don't know? Is that Tagalog or something? No, because everyone's going to go to Buc-ee's. Piedmont Penguin. Okay. It's a cool name. I have watched quite a few. Thank you. Piedmont, I appreciate that. It's a cool name. I'd name a dog after that. Piedmont. Piedmont! That's a cool name for a dog. It is. So Miss Marie's very happy. She's getting the hang of doing the video. Sometimes she gets a little distracted. Gary with 2 R's. I call him PPW. Okay, PPW. But I like Piedmont. Your wife is from, yes, Chinese as well. Now all her friends and relatives are going to her channel. Check out her channel, Panay, but Panay, Pinay, in the Smoky Mountains. Dan Weaver. It's hard for me to drive and read at the same time, so I'm always very cautious because there was an accident. I was gonna go look at it, but the line was too long outside of our road, and then going up 321, the traffic was at a standstill, and just as we were leaving, the ambulance came up. So I said, ooh, that's not good when the ambulance comes up. Not good at all. Rename my dogs. Peasel. Yeah, Peasel. Jeff and Tootsie. Wait. Damn this thing. Hey, just happen to look phone, see. Yep, just live. I'm driving. I got to go get raccoon food. I'm out of raccoon food, which is dog food. If anybody wants to know, it's dog food. Wanda says we did the dinosaur golf. When? Will? Well, did the dinosaur golf get started? No. I'm trying not to slam into something. Very soon. Um, Gary with 2 R's saying hello to Jeff and Tootsie. Jeff and Tootsie. Hey, Gary. Um, they're laying the carpet right now. As I went by, they're putting down, the green carpet, the indoor-outdoor carpet. They're laying that down. And the dinosaurs the 17 more animatronic dinosaurs are on their way, and they'll be here some. And then the nice thing about it is that this time we got them where they're fully put together. The honey hole plate. Yeah, Bargain Barn is a trip. They have got everything in there you need. The wing of the penguin. Hey, William. And I know Jeff goes there all the time. I have so many people that go there. If you need cleaning supplies, they've got it. And the nice thing is they have it in gallon forms, not those little bottles that you have to pay $8, $10, $15 for. And what I like is that I can get Tide or Gain in a gallon concentrated. It's not watered down, it is concentrated. So each gallon easily makes 2 gallons. If you're cheap like me, you can make 3 gallons, a 3-to-1 ratio. And that, believe it or not, is no different. See, Jeff says Bargain Barn is awesome. Piedmont says you're buffering. I'm sorry. I'm driving, and it is difficult sometimes to signal. And of course, my crappy phone service that I have, and I turned everything off, but who knows? It's never can get it right. Not buffering on my end. That's because you got a new phone. If you're trying to save money in these days, you got to. You go to Bargain Barn, you get laundry detergent, you get your they have, what is that? Dawn, concentrated Dawn by the gallon, $7 a gallon, and I'm telling you, I make nothing less than 2 gallons from that 1 gallon, and it is still thick. It's just like the squeeze bottle, because if you look at the bottles, you'll see that they add a lot of water. Piedmont says, meet you at the grand opening. But I just don't want to go to Buc-ee's because everybody's going to go to Buc-ee's. And I don't do what everybody does. I'm different. I'm weird. I know that. But I like to do my own thing. Piedmont, you go there and then do a video and then tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I mean, I know everybody's going to go there. And that's a long drive from here. From in Wares Valley to there, it's got to be 35, 40-minute drive. So it's not a place I would not get my gas from. I just wouldn't. I get my gas right up the street. And I use my little Weagle Weigels card, and I get it cheap, Jeff goes see they have pecan. I know, I heard they have pecan, but I have pecan coffee. I order mine online, and I just order it because then they're not going to sell it to you cheap. These gas stations and these tourist traps here, they get you for on $12 to $18 for a half a pound. You've never been to Bargain Barn, you need to go, Piedmont. I'm telling you. If you can eat it, wash with it, or give it to your animals, they got it. They got dog food, cat food, great prices. And I usually pick up, they have frozen shrimp there, really inexpensive, good jumbo shrimp. They've got the place I order from, it's Jack's. I want to say Jack's something. I'll double check. It's in a black brown bag, and I buy whole bean, and I like to get the big bags, the 5-pound bags, because I use enough. I drink enough coffee. You know that. And I like to grind my own beans in the morning. That's the first thing I do is get up, I put the beans in the grinder, and then I make my pot of coffee. And it just tastes great. And it doesn't have to always be pecan. Sometimes I use breakfast blend, or I use a dinner blend, or a dark roast blend, and I'm cool with that. I change it out. I just like changing the coffee, because too much of one thing, it becomes like it's not a thrill anymore. There's Sakura right there on your right. Best buffet you'll ever go to. Japanese, Chinese buffet. I'm telling you, we go there all the time. It is the best buffet you will go to at a price you cannot beat, and the food is fresh. They cook it right there. It's amazing. Amazing. All right, what did I know I missed a bunch of you guys. People, I think it occurs when the streaming versus uploading. Probably. William says it's better than I got in Texas. The stuff you got me, that's good stuff. I nursed that forever. I kept that forever. I'm real careful about overdoing my pecan coffee or any of the real deal coffees, because they're pricey. And I like my coffee, so I'll make regular coffee. Jeff says Bargain Barn has about anything you want at great price. Yeah, they do. If you like, and they have meats. They have chicken. They have it in regular breasts, wings, nuggets, buffalo style, not spicy. They have chopped meat. They have desserts. They have the best, absolutely the best collection of snacks. If you like snacks, that's where you get it, because it's the jumbo packets. Not everything is jumbo, but most of it is. Huge boxes of snacks. You got kids, you got grandkids, you're on vacation, or they're coming over to the house to visit, you're having a party, whatever. That's where you go to get all your cool stuff. And they got canned goods out the yin yang, and they have name brand stuff. It's not all Vinnie Boom Bots beans or something like that. It's the real deal. William Smith, the shipping is almost, yes, I know. I try to find the bargains where they do the free shipping. I would definitely go to Bargain Barn. Robin Butler Adventure Awaits. Sounds like Costco or Sam's Club. Yeah, it's not as big. It's not as big, but it's big enough. They have two locations, one in Newport and one in Sevierville. You'll love it. You'll definitely love it. I promise, when you go there, you go, hey, Web, Ralph, how are you? You'll realize, wow, I'm saving some serious money. Serious money. Everybody say hello to Mr. Ralph. So this is Sevierville. Sevierville, some people call it. Sevier. Oh, it's Sevierville. I haven't been down here during the day. Let's see what's going on here during the day. If I can get there. I don't know if there's a road. I think I went by the road. Bozo Jeff. Bozo. That's what you're Bozo. Yeah, Bozo. Just make a left here. This is Main Street. To the locals, it's called Dolly Parton Parkway. And this is the heart of Sevierville. NDT, how are you, Nathan? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Check out NDT channel. Check out everybody's channel. Ralph, I'm waiting for some videos, but I'm not seeing any action, Jackson. What's the deal, Lucille? What's happening? Put some videos up. I enjoyed your drives. Lower the fan a little bit. So this is right in the heart of Sevierville right now. Yeah, I know. Jeff is saying the bozos complain about the softener. They used to carry Downy softener, and I loved it. And it was so thick and concentrated, when you turned the gallon upside down, it went bloop, bloop. Is that right, Jeff? Am I telling the truth? And people go, no, it doesn't come out of the bottle. It doesn't come out of the bottle. It's not coming out. So they had so many complaints, and the bozos didn't realize it's concentrated. You could make 2 gallons of that stuff or more. So Edna and Roger, whoever they are, they complain themselves out of a great deal. $7 for a gallon. Now, I know most of you have bought liquid Downy, maybe you use that, or any liquid softener, and it's outrageously expensive, right? You get a gallon for $7, and the bozos complained. Imagine that. What idiots. There's the Dolly Parton statue right there on the right. I hope you saw it. There's the courthouse. This is historic downtown Sevierville. What a great place this is. Really super great place. Great place to live. Yep, $7. You can't beat it. And I stock up on that stuff. I put it down in the dungeon, and I buy 3, 4, 5 gallons, and I keep it there. This way I don't have to keep running back and forth. But one thing I've got to buy is always raccoon food, dog food. 50 pounds of dog food every 2 weeks. I get the raccoons' food. This is historic Sevierville. They've redone the entire downtown. They even kept, if you look down, you can see the trolley tracks. See the trolley tracks? Now they're not functional anymore, but this is where the original trolley came through. And we got restaurants here. Here's another restaurant, Whole Hog Barbecue, now open. See? Trotters. They're finally open. Beautiful old buildings. Really, really cool old building. I'll turn it this way so you see more. The Appalachian. My lips aren't on speaking terms today. The Wildflower, Smoky Mountain Wildflower. Beauty and the Beast, and they got tuxedo rentals and dresses, prom dresses. I think that's over now, no. I recognize the streets, very good. Barbecue, yeah. They finally, it's slowly, the town is slowly revitalizing. Teleco Toys, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you, Teleco? This one's for rent right here, 4,000 square feet. Doesn't look like it, does it? To the right there, 4,000 square feet. That's pretty big for rent right there. You want to create a business? Joshy, there's a great place to open up right there. Here's the museum. To your right, it's a Sevier County Heritage Museum. They got some cool stuff in there. Downtown Severe, NDT. The caverns down that way. So yes, you've got the Forbidden Caverns, and then you got Takalichi Caverns. I love both of them. We have videos on both of those. I love going in caverns. I've spelunked many times in my younger years. Now I'm too old and fat. I'd get stuck in most of the holes. They'd have to grease me up with olive oil. Leslie and Larry, you're in the room? Thanks for joining us. The Harvey Five. Ladies and gentlemen, the Harvey Five. Hey guys, good to see you. Piedmont, I went to the Bloomin' Barbecue Festival. Was that good? I missed that. I think we were out of town. I'm going to make it right here. I bet it was good. I bet all that barbecue to chow down on? Oh yeah. It was just another one of the streets. I hope the signal is clear. I hope. One of these days we're going to get it right. Yes, you have entered. The Harvey Five have entered the building. And a round of applause. And there was much rejoicing. These are all old houses. I remember when I moved here, these were empty. And now they're all lawyer offices. Nice old houses. They restore them, and then they rent them out, and they revitalize the town. They pave, put new sidewalks in. That's where I got my title, right there on the left, for my house. Here's another restaurant right here. Have not tried this one. Harvey Five. I'm bowing to your lovely introduction. Thank you very much. This one here I haven't tried yet. Larry, have you tried this one? I forget what the name is, but they serve up a lobster sandwich. Why isn't there a sign on the building? This is Joy Street I'm on right now. The next street over is Depression Avenue. I'll try to get the name. It's a oh, look at that tiny little sign. I couldn't read it if my nose was touching it. That's not good because I got to put my glasses on to do that. Um, Pinchy's. Pinchy's. They serve beer there. Pinchy's Lobster. They do a lobster. I've heard it's pretty good. Now these things are they're pretty pricey. They're like $20 for a sandwich. Gray's Burgers. That's a great place to go. Depression Avenue. It's next to Joy Street. Virginia Alexander, how are you, dear? I hope you're doing well. Just kind of giving you a tour down here so you can see what's going on. This building here on the corner, right behind the Bruce Street sign, used to be, I loved it. It was a bakery and eatery. It was known by everybody. And during the pandemic, they shut down because nobody could go there and eat. And I feel bad for those people because they've been there for so many years, 20 or more years they were there. Piedmont, it rained all day Saturday. Yeah, we had a lot of rain. Oh, God. And I think we're getting more. There's all these nice little stores right here on the right. And it's really a cool little town. It really is. That's why I moved here. I did a lot of research on this place. And I made sure that I knew if I was going to move here. Oops, sorry. I just want to bring it out a hair. It's very sensitive today. It's me doing that. I'm sorry. Got rain, a little rain coming today, Jeff and Tootsie. I guess it sure feels like it. Virginia saying hello to Jeff and Tootsie. The courthouse is here. Your driver's license place is here. I got my new plate. This year they made us turn in plates. So I had my original one that I got, and when I went in to get my little sticker, they handed me a plate. I said, I just want the sticker. I go, no, you got to change the plate. Da 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 da. Now I can't remember my plate number because all those years I had it, I remembered my plate. Larry Harvey, the German restaurant looks really good. That potato pancake had my name written all over it. That place, the Wild Bear Tavern and Brew House. Oh, goodness gracious. If you want authentic German food, they've got it. And take a look, because I took my time on the menu because it had so many cool things that a lot of you have probably never eaten. Bad storms down in Georgia and Atlanta. It just looks like it's real ominous outside right now. The restaurant is very nice, not overdone. It's not over touristy. You're not going to pay for the tourist nonsense. NDT, the potato pancake sounded. It was delicious. I had about a quarter of it, and Miss Marie ate the rest of it. Because if you look at the video, that was way too much food. We took most of that home. If you look at the end of the video, we took all that home, and 3 o'clock in the morning, Miss Marie decided to eat it. And what was left, the raccoons got. I can't have a lot of pork. So I had my pieces. You watch the video, and then the rest I gave to her, or little baby raccoon got it, little baby raccoon got it, Hoppy got it. Everybody got a piece of the sausage. Larry saying hello to Virginia. Harvey 5. Yeah, great menu. Great, excellent menu. Had all the things that I love, and all their, like their sauerkraut is homemade. The sausages are very fresh. They're very well cooked, properly cooked, and the presentation was fantastic. I mean, usually you come to these tourist spots, they slop everything down on a plate. It depends on where you go, you know. You want pig slop, you go to a pig slop base. Webb's Web. We had thunderstorms all day. Another round's okay. I'm just north of Atlanta. Okay. Let me go this way. I love all the old architecture. That's why I always wind up moving to an old town. I just enjoy the feel that it gives me. Which phone do you use? A71 5G. I've got two of them here in the car. And they're normally very good. Normally very good. But sometimes, the Wi-Fi in these places, they're not all that great. and there's not much I can do. Jeff and Tootsie, yeah, I've seen that on radar all a little while ago. Yeah, I guess so. I'm glad I didn't wash the decks because I was going to go wash the decks because from the rain we had the other night, the raccoons left a raccoon highway trail on my decks, and I said it's time to wash the decks. But every other day I wash the decks. Pretty close. It's a cute little town. It really is. Really, really nice little town. Pull over and let this guy. He's obviously an attorney in a rush. He's got a criminal to prosecute. See the new plates, blue and white. That's what they are. Jeff and Tootsie. When there's a lot of people in town, it sucks with the white. Yeah, they suck it up. They suck it up. And there are a lot of people, not necessarily here in downtown Sevierville, but there are a lot of people in the area, and they drain it. Virginia, we've finally gotten rain, but now the sun is back. I bet it's a little humid. Every time I pull out, there's somebody in a rush to get me. Everybody's in such a hurry. We going so fast. It's an old car wash there too. Let's see what's down here. Just trying to give you a feel of it. Now, on my right is the bypass road. This kind of leads, it's an apex, and it'll lead right back out to 66. Plenty of parking in Sevierville. No want for parking. Unless it's Jeep Invasion or Rod Run or one of the many other crazy things that are going on here. Right here. This is Honey Lane, next to Vinegar Avenue. Then you got, see, we're right back out going onto the bypass. This is known as Forks of the River. Forks of the River. The river is right up here. It's right behind this motel. The river bends around this motel. And there's Burger King, Landmark Inn. There's a burial mound right to the left. There's an Indian burial mound. If you look to your left, it's still there. They leave it alone. Thank God they leave it alone. You want to talk about some bad juju? You mess around with a burial mound. Plenty of stores, plenty of things here. Sevierville's got everything that Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge have, only it's spread out nicely, evenly, and you can get to it. There's a couple on your left. There's La Carreta, and over here is Authentic Taste of Mexico, as opposed to the one next to it, the Simulated Taste of Mexico. I'm afraid to go to Just Fur Pets. I don't know if it's a pet store or an adult store, so I stay away. Who did I miss? What did I miss? Oh my goodness. No, it's not a pit. No, no, no. Wayne McAllister, oh Jeff, I'm watching you on my laptop and TV at the same time. Oh, getting double the fun. Double the fun. 4 days and counting until we arrive in God's country. Sakura, here we come. Excellent. Make sure you tell them that you saw it on the Vacation Station TV. Harvey 5 downtown Sevierville was so nice. I've considered staying in the historic Central Hotel. If you'd like to see the inside of that, Leslie, go to the playlist and look under the historic hotel. I got a tour of it, and the manager took me in the rooms, so you can actually see how cool the rooms are. Virginia said, I just made meatloaf and, oh, homemade meatballs. Oh, Virginia, I love you. I love you, baby. I like it there. Piedmont likes it. Just the furry, yeah, I know. I'm not going to go into places. I'm scared. Telco Choice. Check out yeah, I know. Piedmont. I think it's a Samsung Galaxy A71 5G. And the reason I got it was because it's one of the only phones left that you could put two SD cards in it. I have two 128s in the slots, so I have a lot of room to take video and pictures. Virginia's saying hi, Leslie. Virginia's smiling and laughing back. Now this is 411. If you make a left, you can go to Knoxville. If you go right, you go to 40, and you go to Dangeridge. See Forbidden Caverns. I believe NDT was Nathan was asked. You make a right here to lead you right to Forbidden Caverns. It's a nice place. Forbidden. There's a video on that too if you want to see it. I love going to caves where there's nice, pretty rocks, and it's just cool to be in there. You know, there's nothing touristy about it. You know, you're underground. I like it. I like it. Let's see what else is going on. Do check out Miss Marie's Historic Central Hotel. Thank you. Let's see on the ball. That girl is on the ball. Check that video out because it is a personal tour of the rooms, and you get an idea what you're staying in. It's a turn of the century hotel, and they did it, and they did it right because they had to in order to get federal funding from the Historic Preservation Committee. That you have to do certain things, but not do other things. Very important. You've got to make sure you keep in line with the history of the building in order to be able to call it the historic hotel. And it's very cool. And you can walk right from there. You can walk out the back door, and you could be down by the gazebo in downtown Sevierville and walk around. You go walk right to your restaurant, and they have a restaurant in there on the upper floor and a balcony. So there's plenty of places to go and eat here, and it's a lot cheaper than going into Pigeon Forge. Piedmont. I stay at the Walmart Resort, Virginia. Yes, Miss Marie's at work today. She had the last couple of days off, and we've been running around like crazy. I mean, I still got video I have to edit because she's getting into the editing bug now. She's bitten fully by the bug, and she's doing good at it. She's doing her own video. Any of those videos you see, I mean, once in a while she'll hand me the camera so she can do something, but other than that, she does all the video. Now I'm teaching her how to edit, and that's a little bit more challenging, you know, because she's never ever done editing before, ever. And sometimes I get a little frustrated. Harvey 5. Here's Miss Marie's channel. Leslie, you are amazing. That's Miss Marie's channel, Panay in the Smoky Mountains. And we just uploaded a couple of videos. In fact, one I haven't even made public yet because it's probably still rendering. Jeff D'Angelo, greetings. Oh, I'll catch it in a second. There's traffic. See the traffic? A lot of traffic. Lots of traffic. And you can see there's quite a few stores. We've been driving quite a while, and there's a lot of stores, a lot of restaurants, a lot of everything. And it's right on the main drag. You just drive down, you come from Parkway to 66, and you take it right out to 40. It's really an easy drive. There's Golden Corral. You can get your gas here. It's actually cheap. The gas is cheaper in Sevierville than it is Pigeon Forge and in Gatlinburg considerably. Gatlinburg, they really they rake you over the coals. They really do. I never buy gas in Gatlinburg unless I'm out of gas, and that's happened a couple of times. Come down from the mountains and the light is on, and I've got a hose hooked to the guy next to me at a stoplight. I always frown on that. I don't understand. I'm just getting a little bit. You go up here, and I'll park up here so I can chat with you now. But everything is up here. Every store that you have in your neck of the woods is over here. Every imaginable store, even Goodwill. Mattress Firm. That's next to the piss-soaked mattress discount warehouse. There's Sloppy Lobby. There's Miss Marie's favorite store, Hobby Lobby. Oh God, we went in there. I'm still hurting from that. I left so much bone marrow there. Goodness gracious, Miss Marie. She is a character. Park. I'll try to give you a view. They're not overly full, so I don't have anything to worry about. There's something to look at. Okay, there. You kind of look at what's going on. I can catch up with you guys, all right? Let me catch up. I'm going back, don't worry. Jeff D'Angelo, greetings from Cincinnati, Ohio. That's where I think John Esper is from, right? If I'm not mistaken. Jeff and Tootsie, I figure the National Star would be bought. I left 2 messages for Tommy. Maybe he's mad at me, or I don't know. I don't know. I tried to get a hold of him. Hope he's all right. Piedmont. I want a phone with external storage too. I might get a Samsung as a second phone. Um, that's why I stuck with it because the 22, everyone's going, oh, we're about to get the S22. It's the latest and greatest. It's got one more pixel than the last model. And when I looked into it, you can't put an SD card in it. You can't put a microphone in it. So what good is that to me? It's just it to me that's a waste. Now you could buy a bunch of adapters and hook a microphone to it, but no, I've got this one has a spot which is your headphone jack slash microphone, and I've got a really good microphone on this and on the other one too, and it does the job. It it really well. I mean, the vocals are always clear when I use these microphones. So yeah, check out, and you can get them really inexpensive now. A71 5G, and you want the one with at least one SD card or two SD cards. And the camera's fine; it's clear. All my videos are shot with that. I haven't used a GoPro in a long time. I keep it with me all the time, but I haven't used it in a while. Patrick 9629, hello from Tampa 94 hot. Ouch, ouch. I don't miss that, Patrick. I don't miss that 94-degree Florida weather. Man. Larry Harvey. Jeff, have you seen Tommy and True? Yes, I have. I have. We met up the other night, and we were supposed to get together. I think it was yesterday. Pretty sure. Yeah, yesterday was Tuesday. Yeah. And I didn't. He left me a message. I called him back. They were already probably in the mountains because that's where they were going. But like I said, we didn't. Miss Marie and I didn't get to bed till 5:15, closer to 5:30. And by the time we woke up, it was after 2. And then by the time you get ready, another hour or so goes by. So I called them up after that and left a message saying, give me a call back. I was going to meet them for dinner. I was going to take them out to the woolly bear, whatever it was, wild bear, and then we were going to go drive up into the mountains. But he never returned a call, so I don't know if he's okay or not. Maybe alien abduction. There's a lot of aliens around, according to YouTube and the other places, TikTok. There's 10-foot aliens running down the street, snatching people and taking them in for an ungodly anal probe after they abduct them. I don't know. It's according to that, there's saucers landing everywhere. They're falling from the sky. I haven't seen one yet. I'm waiting. Virginia Alexander. Hi, Patrick. We have a family in Tampa. Patrick. Hi, Virginia. Humid today. Ningles World. Hey, channel. I'm coming in late. How you doing? Nathan, how are you? Ningles. Piedmont. It takes me 6 hours to get there. I stay for several weeks in Tennessee. Smart move. Very smart move. It's really tough to come down because John Esper comes down sometime for one day. He drives 6+ hours, stays overnight, and he leaves the next day. You can't unwind. Ningles World. Hey, Virginia. Teleco Toys. Black Panther here. Tommy Ramsher. Hello, Jeff. How are you? I'm doing good, Tommy. Doing excellent. Jeff D'Angelo. I'll be in Tennessee Labor Day weekend. It's a good time to come. It's not overly crowded on Labor Day. There are people, but it's not overly crowded. You could deal with it very easily. Wayne McAllister. Been showing her 8-year-old granddaughter videos on goats on the roof, and she's so excited about going. The kids love it. Absolutely. They could feed the goats, they could pet the goats. Plenty of toys in there and things for the kids and adults, and ice cream and fudge and homemade cookies, homemade fudge. Um, it's a wonderful place, a really wonderful place. Piedmont. I went to Steubenville, Ohio to see over 200 plus Christmas nutcrackers. I've been there. Been many years, but I've been there. Harvey 5. We were about 6 hours away. I could not come down for one. No, no, it wouldn't be. No, you're right. Leslie, it's just not worth it for one day. But, if that's what makes John happy, that's okay. But you got to unwind for a day or two. You just have to because that 6 hour drive, that's grueling. And it's not, you don't have any time to exhale and go, oh, got to get back in the car. Got to fill up and go. No, I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it. No, 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 no. Larry says, I watched Guy Fieri last night on Food Network. He was at the Goats. Yes, he was at the Goats. That's right. If you look, God, I forget what video. It's one of the last 5 videos. You'll see a picture of him at the Goats. You'll see everyone was there getting pictures. RB5 true. I guess it'd be different if you didn't have to haul there. This husband and kids. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I've been telling you, and I tout this to everybody. Get a car with a big trunk. You can put Larry and the kids in there. You can pad it with comforters so the screaming is it's quelled, not a lot. You know what I'm saying? A gallon of water, right? Some saltine crackers, and you drive. You can crank the music up. You won't hear all the whining, crying, all the kicking and the screaming. That's fine. And then I suggest NyQuil Jello shots before you get in the car. Give everybody, here, kids, here you go, here, Larry, have this NyQuil Jello shot. They'll be out for at least 6, 7 hours, and you'll be in Tennessee. Tommy would definitely the goats on the roof in July. Hope to see you there. Chances are you will. During the summer, I'm there more often than not, and Miss Marie is almost always there. And feel free to come on out. It's great. And the dinosaur, the kids, Tommy, the kids are going to love the dinosaurs. Jurassic Times. There'll be over 30. I'll count them when they're all set up. Over 30 animatronic dinosaurs. They all move, they all roar, and this is something that is not anywhere else in this area, not anywhere in the Smoky Mountains will you find that many animatronic dinosaurs that you can play golf next to. That's cooler than cool. You can go, there's coasters. Yeah, go ahead, try them all out. You'll be coming back to the goat coaster. Like a lot of people, and you've seen it. You've seen me interview these people, and they go, "This is the coaster we keep coming back to." They got hoodwinked into trying the other ones, and they'll dump $20, $30. There's one not far from here, $30 a ride. You got to be kidding me. You really have to be kidding me. What does it do? Does it massage your feet at the same time? Does it tickle your butt with a feather? What does it do that you're going to get $30 out of my pocket to ride a coaster for a couple of minutes? What the hell were you thinking? People, it's nice to watch people live as well as what they up. Yes, I'm a people watcher too. Wayne McAllister, 5-hour trip from Louisville, and us old folks need, yeah, well, not just rest. We got to go. We got to take care of business. You know what I mean? I couldn't go 6 hours. Well, I mean, I could, but my car seat would be kind of wet because let's see who else. Ningo's World, about a half hour away. You got it made. I can do it. We've done it one day. We never want to leave. No, I understand. I always want to stay a minimum of 3 days. That's a good number too. That is a good number. 3 days, and hopefully not a weekend. Try not to come on weekends because the prices are higher and the hotels are full and there's a lot of traffic. If you could do like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're in. You're going to love it because there's not that many people here. Larry says, I would love that. Go to sleep and I wake up in Tennessee. Bring in the NyQuil Jello shots. It's the way to go. Leslie, you heard it. You heard what he said. So I want you to hoof it immediately over to your CVS or your Walgreens and get a gallon of NyQuil and get 2 boxes of Jello Quick Mix and start handing them out. Dennis Jackson, hello Jeff. Everybody else in the chat. Yes, thanks Dennis. Good to see you. Piedmont. I really like Tennessee. It's the I've never been to a better place, and I've been all over the United States. And there's some beautiful, beautiful places in the United States. Some that are stunning to look at and visit. Some of them you can't stay there. You can visit, but you can't stay there. But for the most part, Smoky Mountains, you can live here. It is so huge and vast, so much to see and do that you can find a place to call your own. It doesn't have to be Pigeon Forge. It doesn't have to be Gatlinburg, and I highly recommend not because it's too crowded for most people. Once the honeymoon is over, once you've been here for a little while, you go, damn, I don't want to deal with that traffic. And I understand what you're saying. I come here to do my business and then I go back to the mountains. I wouldn't live any closer. I definitely would not. Wayne McAllister, love me some NyQuil. Oh yeah, Jeff and Tootsie. Have they told publicly open? No, not yet. No, no, no. But I can tell you, it'll be done. Everything looking good in July sometime. Now that's weather permitting. If we have storms, that delays a day. Every time there's a storm, it's delayed a day. But it's happening, and people. I am sure because we're already talking about we have to extend the parking lots and we're gonna pave. Parking lots will be paved, so you won't have to worry about the gravel, dust, and all that. Larry Harvey. I better get some appetizers while writing 30, no. Larry, that's it. That's to sit your butt on the thing and go down it. You're done. Good night, Irene. You're done. At $30. And you got a handful of kids. There's 5 of you. So right off the bat, you're going to be laying out $1.50 just to ride. That's ridiculous. You got to watch. At the coaster, it's $12 plus tax. $12 plus tax. And then you get to pet the goats, feed the goats. You can sit in the Adirondack chairs. You can have homemade cookies and ice cream and homemade fudge and all that. You can make it a day there if you want. Dennis Jackson. Hello again, Jeff. Tootsie Camp, Harvey 5. Hi, Dennis. Piedmont. What is the Alpine? That's the one near us. It's our competitor. They're all good people. They all have a business. I wish them well. God bless them. But I'm telling you, the coaster is where it's at. And of course, I brag about it, but just go to the videos because I interview the people that come off the ride and ask them what they think. And they tell you what they think. I don't tell them to say anything. They say it. This is the fastest, the nicest, the funnest. The place is fun. And now there's going to be putt-putt there with dinosaurs. And the kids all want to go back to the goat coaster. They never say, gee, let's go back to that really highly priced coaster where Dad bitched all the way home, Dennis Jackson, hello. He's saying hello to everybody. Pima, I got seasonal passes for Dollywood and Anakista. Excellent. Excellent. Anakista would be my favorite over Dollywood. I love Dolly, but, after you've been there, you've been there, okay? And it's not going to change that much. And unless you're really into roller coasters, there's not much else there. There's things to see and some things to do, but once you've done it, you've done it. But at Anakista, it's ever changing. Anakista is constantly growing and changing, so you get your money's worth. Townsend is a great place to live. It's pricey. It's expensive like Wares Valley and the rest of them, but it's quiet. It is the quieter side of the Smoky Mountains, for sure. You want quiet? Townsend. And in Townsend, you're only 1 mile away from the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Literally, at the end of the road, you just drive straight and you're in it. You don't have to go very far at all. Larry's saying, you better not forget me, Dennis, Jeff, and Tootsie. You're right. I tell you that they think, and it's not scripted. No, it's true. And I don't ever prompt them. I just tell me, what was your experience? Tell me. And they openly tell me and tell you what they think. And for 12 bucks, how can you go wrong? Can't even get a hamburger for 12 bucks in this town, right? Here you get a ride, a fun ride up, fun ride down. You get to pet the goats. I mean, that's living. Wayne, Jeff, years ago there were a lot of wedding chapels in Gatlinburg. Are they still? They're still used, yes. As a retired pastor, I like to move down there and do some. Yes, Wayne, there are some. I don't know how busy they are. I would go to like TripAdvisor and on Google wedding chapels. Now I know in Pigeon Forge there's a couple, three. Digging Zone still hasn't opened up yet. I was just by there. I think they're delayed. I don't know why. I can't wait to do that. I already did a video on it, but I'm going to get in one of that big ass tractor, that bulldozer, and I'm going to push some serious dirt around because I like doing that. Jeff in Tootsie Camp says, I've had strangers tell me it's the fastest. And yes, I say, yes, you're right because I say it. Oh, yeah, you've been on it. You know. I mean, I can, like I said, I can say, oh, it's this fast, it's this and that. And he's just saying that. Do it for yourself. See for yourself that it is the coolest. Tommy says, how's the Buddies barbecue? I see one. Yeah, they're not bad. Buddies is not bad at all. I mean, it's good. Try it out. No, nothing bad to say. No, I could see in the van anybody ever had had all you can eat ribs. I think they'd have it a weekend. Oh, yeah, because you'd put them out of business. And there's some guys that love eating ribs, and they'd go through 20 or 30 of those things, and the guy put a close sign, grand opening, grand closing. You can't always give everybody everything they want, all they can eat, because there's some people that will put you out of business, and would wake up in the morning and not care. They'd find another place that they could go to the trough to. Ninglesworth. Been there, done that at Dollywood. If you're a big guy, it's boring as far as the rides, no rides. Yeah, that's true. They have weight limits. And the prices are getting up there. Larry says, Go Coaster is our favorite by far. And not just saying that because Jeff paid me. No, exactly right. The check is in the mail there. Piedmont, haven't been there in that area until this year. Oh, so this is kind of like, this is virgin territory for you. There's a lot to discover, Piedmont. A lot to discover. It's more than Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. So much more. It's, I've talked to a lot of people. They never leave the strip. They come, they come to Pigeon Forge. They never go anywhere else. Some don't even know how to get to Gatlinburg. I go, what? You see that road? Just go up it 5 miles. It takes you right into Gatlinburg. Oh, never been there before. You need to do it. Piedmont. Use an open-ended question. Always. I try to get you to think. And more attractions are coming in weekly here. I see ground being broke constantly. There's it's in Pigeon Forge. What the hell is the name of that thing? I'll take you by it. I guess it's kind of like a Skyfly, another one of those. We need a bunch more of those. Look, you want to do Skyfly, get a VR, get a Quest 2. Absolutely. You can fly all day long if you want. You can fly all over the world with a Quest 2 and be that person, be the first person flying as if you're doing it, and not pay $25, $35 for a 7-minute ride. I think those things are a little late coming. Those sit in a seat and make believe you're flying, because you're there for only a few minutes. And I remember when I lived in Florida, I used to go to was it Sky Ride or something? It may have been called Skyfly, the one in Epcot. and I loved it. I went on 9 times in a row. The first time wasn't enough, and I just kept going back, but I had a pass then. I just wait, and I hated waiting on that line, but I went on 9 times in a row because I absolutely was blown away by that, and that was before VR came out. And so I was going, man, if they just made something that you could, in the privacy of your own home, fly as much as you want, and they did. They had VR. I think I showed that to you on one or two of the videos. Soaring, that's it, Dennis. Soaring, thank you. I knew one of you would correct me properly. Nichols World, several new buildings going up in Upper Sevierville near the other water parks. Soaking Mountain. Yes, there are more going up there. Cinnamon bread, that's Miss Marie's favorite. She loves Cinnabon. Oh, yeah, she loves that stuff. You know what was really good, too? Yesterday when we were at the Wild Bear, they made, I ordered a pretzel. I ordered a bunch of stuff. And that big Bavarian pretzel, freshly made. Man, that was delicious. And they give you a couple of sauces. And you can get more sauces and just ask them for it. Amazing. Absolutely an amazing pretzel. And I told Miss Maria, I said, boy, that puts Auntie Anne's to shame, doesn't it? Because it wasn't too salty. You know how these places you buy that fast food type pretzel, they just put way too much rock salt on it. You feel your blood pressure like a thermometer. Boop! You feel your blood pressure go up. And I go, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. What did Jeff say? Where's Valley? Yeah, Where's Valley is very, very popular now. That and Townsend, they're in competition with each other. That sausage and kraut, oh, the kraut was so good. That was homemade. Both, they had the red cabbage and then the regular kraut, sauerkraut. Excellent. It was a great meal. I highly recommend go to the Wild Bear Tavern Brew House. Fantastic. Not a gigantic place, but the seating is comfortable. Everything was clean, and the service was excellent, and the food was fantastic. Highly recommend it. And you know I don't highly recommend restaurants. Too bad Tommy and Teresa missed out on that. I feel bad because I was all set. So let's go get something. Let's go get something to eat. You ate? Jeet? You eat Jeet? We've got a couple more we're going to try out. There's more restaurants opening up in town too, and in Sevierville more restaurants. In Pigeon Forge there's more restaurants. Some of these places are closing down and opening up under new names. Larry says, "Hey Jeff, we got to run. Have a great." Thanks, Larry. I appreciate that very much. Leslie, thank you. Appreciate it. Piedmont. I write a list. I have to go to Chattanooga, chasing moon pies and Little Debbie's. Went to Ruby Falls, great place. Rock City, great place. And the train. I didn't like the train. I wasn't. I thought the incline, the one goes up. It was all right. It was all right. It was all right. I prefer to drive up in the mountains up here. Nichols Road. Have you? Yes. Now, we've been back a couple times to the Peruvian chicken, B51. Great place to go. You want some Peruvian rotisserie chicken like you've never eaten before. It's called B51, and it's in Sevierville, next to the Trump store. Excellent food. That chicken, you could just buy the chicken, which we have done. I'll go in there and buy the chicken. And cheaper than the Walmart chicken. That's what blew me away. And you take it home, you pick at that thing, absolutely mind-blowing. That they have spurts of people going on. I hope they don't go out of business because the food is good. I think the name maybe throws people off. I don't know what the secret is, but the food is excellent. I do recommend it. Brenda Weisenhut, hello, from Tulsa. Tulsa, is that Oklahoma? I'm thinking. Piedmont. Do you like Crazy Masons and Gatlinburg? I don't eat a lot of that stuff. I've tried it, but I don't do a lot of shakes and stuff like it. It's not good for me. It's really not good for me. And I'm always trying to watch my health and my weight. Always. It's hard when you're pushing 70, and that's You know, you don't burn it off like you used to, like when I was young. You definitely don't. So I'm very careful. That's why I only had a little bit of the sausage. You see that at the end of the video, there was still plenty of sausage. I had a couple of pieces and I enjoyed it. And then I said, that's it. That's it. I don't want to have another heart attack. So I'm very careful about what I eat. Now, you want really good shakes. You want milkshakes and stuff like that. You go to the Goat Coaster. Any of the girls there, including Miss Marie, will make you a shake you've never had. I guarantee it'll be one of the best shakes. Now, granted, it's not the fancy glass with all the sugary, sweetie stupidness on it, which is really not good for you. But you want a real, authentic shake, you go there. I promise you will go back for more. Brenda, Tulsa. I haven't been there in so long. Beautiful place. Wayne McCall said, "Do you like Huck Finn's?" Yeah, I like Huck Finn's. You got to be careful about the deep fried stuff. It's tasty though. I can tell you that. Tasty, tasty. Miss Marie loves the shrimp. Have you been to Smoky Mountain Flea? Oh yes. Been to all the flea markets multiple times. I love flea markets. I enjoy walking and looking at all the cool treasures. And yeah, I enjoy going to flea markets. There's always something there you find and something to do, and you see the silliness. The incline train, it goes up, goes down. You know, it's all right. It's all right. I try it. I mean, the best I could say is go on it, and then you come up with your own opinion of is it good, is it not good. On the road again. Hello, on the road again. How are you? Thank you for joining us in the room. Hey, Jeff, just wanted to jump in and say, hope everything is well. We'll be down towards the end of August. Maybe we can meet up again. Jackie and Jared. Yes, Jackie and Jared. How are? Is this the Jackie and Jared that I'm thinking of? The paranormal, Jackie Jared. If so, hi Jackie, hi Jared. They're great people. They're good people. Love your channel. If you're the one I, on the road again, I think that's Jackie's channel, right? You guys are good people. She's trying and she does a good job. Check out on the road again. Check out all these channels. Everybody's got a channel. If they're on this page, they have a channel. Some have content, some don't have content. Doesn't matter. Just stop in, say hello. Met you at Vacation Station TV, and become friends that way. You become acquainted, and through that, there's an exchange of information, and sometimes things you're interested in, you share with each other. Sometimes you find out stuff that you were looking for through this connection, this community. That's why I say that. I'm a junk food eater at age 66. Oh, God, on the road again. Yeah, you're correct. That's good. Good to see you guys again, Jackie and Jared. Check out, if you like being scared or informed, then on paranormal, you go to Pasadena Paranormal and check it out. And Jackie and Jared, they do that as well. Is it at Goats on the Roof? What is that? Piedmont is what it Goats on the Roof. Probably I missed something back there, which is not unusual. I do that a lot. I try to pull over and then chat with you guys. Jeff D'Angelo, I can make it down there about 3.5 hours. I leave about 6 a.m. No traffic on highway, and the daughter sleeps all the way. That's the way to do it. Yeah, leave early. Always leave early in the morning before the work traffic. People might want to experience something at least once. Don't we all? That's what life's about, isn't it, Pete Mel? It's the experiences of life, good and bad, because they're the ones that mold you into the person who you are, good and bad. Can't always be can't always be happy times and carnivals and clowns because then you don't know what bad is. You know, sometimes you have a speed bump in life, and those speed bumps are supposed to be learning experiences for you. Hopefully, you take them as such. God knows I've had a number of speed bumps in my life, and all of them taught me a very valuable lesson. Never give a girlfriend your credit card. Never. Or your checking account number. And always carry a bag of lime and a garden shovel in your trunk. Always. Oh, goodness gracious. The air is getting damp. I have the windows open, and it is getting very damp. So I'm assuming maybe we might get a little bit of rain. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. I guess we could use it. I'm not complaining too much. I did find out that little baby, the little black raccoon, Piedmont's, I have music festivals, but but it's something updated. There's lots of music festivals around here, especially in the Knoxville area. They do a lot of concerts up there. But little baby I didn't know that she was pregnant, but I could tell she's got babies, so I can't wait to meet those. I'm probably going to snatch one of them up. If they come up in a hurry, they don't wait too long. I'm going to snatch one of them up, and I'm going to train it. I'm going to make it my little raccoon baby. Milkshake, yeah, that a goat coaster. Not Goats on the Roof. That's the other store. The Goat Coaster. They make it fresh there. They offer free coffee, by the way, too. I always forget to mention that. You come in, there's one of those pump things, and they freshen it up every couple of hours. They pour out the old, they freshen up, give you fresh, hot, ground coffee. And but if you want gourmet coffee, we grind to order. And I go there often and just get a cup of ground coffee. And I don't put water in. I just eat the grinds because it avoids the Christmas rush. You just chew the grinds and you got what you want. You got the buzz you wanted. But yeah, they make killer milkshakes there, and they have many varieties of ice cream. Where do you get the milkshake that you mentioned earlier? At the Goat Coaster. The Goat Coaster. Now there are plenty of places around here that do those fancy schmancy milkshakes, but they're not cheap. Have you checked out the prices? They're $20. No, no, I'm not paying you $20 for putting chocolate around a rim and sugar sprinkles and a fancy straw. I mean, that's just stupid. And it's not good for you. It's just so not good for you. If you want a milkshake, have a milkshake. That's what 90% of the volume is what's in the glass, not on the outside of the glass. But people get duped into this stuff all the time. Oh, I want this fancy schmancy thing here. And no, no, no. Do something responsible. Don't put your health in jeopardy over being conned. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I got things I got to get done. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me today. It was very sweet of all of you to do that. It was very, very nice. I do appreciate that. And who knows when I'll pop up. I do have a couple of videos that'll be hitting the waves very shortly. One just has to be made public, and two just have to be finished and edited properly, and then away we go. So thank you for joining me on Vacation Station TV. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, and share it with a friend. If you have people, even enemies, share it with your enemies. A new slogan. Share our channel with your enemies. Share it to relatives and friends and tell them about this channel and that we meet here. We're all friends here. This is our family. We're all family here. And of course, my friends and family, I will see you all again very, very soon. Have a great day.